All right, flip over to the back. This is area and volume review part 2. Question 7. Tina's grandmother has a unique metal box in the shape of a rectangular prism. It is 12 inches tall and has a square base that is 4 inches long on each side. What is the volume of the box? So we have a rectangular prism. So we want to make our T-chart. Rectangular prism. So the area of the base is going to be area of the base equals base times height. And then our formula for prism is going to be volume is equal to the area of the base times the height of the prism. Be sure you're using your star chart and copying down your formulas. The problem tells me that it is 12 inches tall and it's 4 inches long on each side. It's a square. So I know for the area of the base it's going to be 4 times 4, which is going to be 16. So the volume is going to be the area of the base is 16 times the height is 12. So I need to do 16 times 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. 0 placeholder. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. Add together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 6 is 9. Bring down the 1. So your answer is 192. So your answer is going to be D. 192 inches cubed. Question number 8. The diagram shows a net for a square pyramid. What is the lateral surface area of the pyramid? Lateral surface area means no bases. So since I'm not going to include the bases, I need to figure out which one is the base. Well, the problem tells me it's a square pyramid, and I know that a three-dimensional figure is named by its base. So it's telling me the square is the base. So I'm going to put an X over the square. Not going to find the area of the square. So I need to find the area of the triangles. So I need to look at my formula chart, get the formula for a triangle. Area is equal to 1/2 base times height. So looking right here, the base of my triangle is 6. 1/2 times 6, and the height of the triangle is 8 times 8. 6 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I have 3 times 8, which is 24. So the area of the triangle is 24. The area of this triangle is also 24. Area of this triangle is 24, and the area of this triangle is 24. So I need to have the lateral surface area, which means no bases. So I take the other sides, which are 24, and there are 4 of them, so I will multiply. 4 times 4 is 16, carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So my answer is 96 centimeters squared. My answer is D. Number 9. The circumference of the circle shown below is 5 centimeters. Which expression is equal to the value of pi? So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to find my formula for circumference. Look at your formula chart. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. We want to use the one with the radius because we are given the radius. So we have the circumference is 5. The rest of the formula is 2 pi r. The problem is asking me which expression is equal to the value of pi. So I am going to need to isolate pi. So I'm going to need to divide both sides by 2 and by r. The 2's cancel out, the r's cancel out, so I'm left with pi. Over here I'm left with 5 over 2r. The question asked me which expression is equal to pi, so I solved for pi, so this would be my expression that is equal to pi. So my answer is C, 5 over 2r. Number 10. What is the volume of the triangular pyramid pictured below in cubic inches? I have a triangular pyramid, so I'm going to make my T-chart. Triangular pyramid. Base is going to be a triangle. Write the correct formula. Pyramid, volume is equal to 1/3, area of the base times the height of the pyramid. So we want to look at just the base for the left side. So we can shade our base. So we're looking just at the triangle. So we're going to use 6 times 8 to find the base of the triangle. 1/2 times 8 times 6. We can make our 8 and our 6 look like fractions, and we can cancel out the 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So we have 4 times 6 gives me 24. Volume is equal to 1/3 times the area of the base, which is 24. Let's put that over 1 and make it look like a fraction. And the height of the pyramid is going to be 10. And we can put 10 over 1 as well. So we can see that we can cancel out the 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 10 is 80. So my answer is going to be 80 inches cubed. Number 11. Ming has a plastic container that is shaped like a rectangular prism. The container has a length of 14 centimeters and a width of 6 centimeters. If the volume of the container is 840 cubic centimeters, what is the height? So we want to make our T-chart. We have rectangular, prism. Find the area of a rectangle by multiplying base times height. Find the volume of a prism by multiplying the area of the base times the height of the prism. So it's telling us the container has a length of 14 centimeters and a width of 6 centimeters. So we're going to need to multiply 14 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So this is 84. The problem tells me the volume is 840 cubic centimeters. So I need to substitute in 840 for the volume. The area of the base is 84. So the height is what I do not know. So I need to isolate my variable and solve for h. So I'm going to need to divide by 84. Now if I divide by 84, 840 divided by 84, 84 is going to go into 84 once. Once times 84 is 84. Subtract and get 0, bring down the 0. 84 goes into 0 0 times. 0 times 84 is 0. Subtract and get 0. I'm done, and I am to my decimal. So my answer is 10. And that would be the height. So the height is 10 centimeters. Question 12. The triangular prism shown below represents a display case. Which of the following is the best estimate of the volume of the display case in cubic inches? So we're looking for the best estimate. So let's go through here and let's write our T-chart. Triangular prism. We're going to get some practice with fraction work, so we're going to go ahead and work this out exactly, even though it says to estimate. Area of the base is a triangle, so we need 1/2 base times height, and we have a prism. Volume is equal to the area of the base times the height of the prism. So looking at just the base, which is going to be the triangles, we need to realize that the area of the base is the base is of the triangle is 22 3/4 inches. Sorry about that. So we have 1/2 times 22 3/4 inches times the height of the triangle is 11 3/4 inches. We're going to need to change those mixed numbers into improper fraction. And I'm going to move over to the left so we have some room. So 1/2 is part of my formula. 22 3/4. 4 times 22 is 88 plus 3 is 91. So you get 91 over 4. 4 times 11 is 44 plus 3 is 47. So I have 47 over 4. So I'm going to need to multiply. So I get, let's do 91 times 47. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 63. 0 placeholder. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 36. Let's add together and we get 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 6 plus 6 is 12. And 3 plus 1, is 4. So my numerator is 4,207. And my denominator is going to be 2 times 4, which is 8, times 4, which is 32. So now I'm going to need to change my improper fraction back to a mixed number. I'm going to need to divide. So I am going to get 4,277 divided by 32. 32 goes into 42 once. Multiply, get 32. Subtract and get 10. Bring down the 7. 32 goes into 107 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract, 7 minus 6 is 1. And 10 minus 9 is 1. Bring down the 7. So 32 is going to go into 117 3 times, which again will be 96. And we will subtract and get 7 minus 6 is 1. 11 minus 9 is 2. 21. Okay, so we're looking for an estimate. So we're going to say that the area of the triangle is 133. So now let's go over to finding the volume. So the area of the base is 133. The height is 2. So we're going to multiply 133 times 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 1 is 2. So we get 266. And since we were looking for an estimate, we're going to go with answer C, 288 inches squared.